Freak out! You freak, says she. Freak out! Freak out! You freak, says she. Freak out!
Hey everybody, this is Caravan. Not for Drop Top Tees today, but for DFW Fiat Club, Fiat Club America. We are here at Buc-ees in Ennis to talk about the Caravan to the Freakout. Fiat Freakout 2022 on Wednesday, September 28th at 12:30. We will be meeting here with a bunch of other cars to caravan down to the Woodlands Resort in the Woodlands, Texas. It's approximately 3 hours away from here. So, Jennifer and Tazlon here. This whole idea came on the way to the Freakout in Lancaster, Pennsylvania in 2021. We drove over there from Mesquite. It took us 2 full days of driving. And on the second day, also a Wednesday, we were about halfway through Virginia, headed north, and we stopped for lunch and gas. And as we were going to get gas after we had lunch, we spotted another 124 Spider at the red light just before getting on the interstate. Now we were headed off to the gas station. They departed north of the interstate, and we wondered right then if they were going to the Freakout. And so we decided we were going to try to catch them. Now they had a little bit of a head start because we had to get a full tank of gas. But eventually we saw them way up in front of us down the road. And after a couple hours, we managed to get close enough to tell it was them. And by that time, we were pretty certain they were going to the Freakout because they were still going north and headed toward PA. And it took us a long time because of different traffic problems, but we finally caught up to him, and it was Jack Bell and his daughter from Atlanta, Georgia. And so for the last couple hours, we got to ride along behind them, and we spotted a couple other Fiats, including a nice blue classic 124 Spider. And for us, that interaction with another car going to the Freakout made our Freakout start a couple hours early. And after a day and a half of driving just to get there, it really got us into the spirit in a good way. So that Thursday night at the welcome dinner, the 2022 Freakout was announced as being in the Woodlands, Texas. And almost immediately at the table, Jennifer said to me,
I said to him that we should organize a caravan that went from Dallas all the way down to the Woodlands, because it's a straight shot down 45.
And we know firsthand that when you start meeting up with other cars headed to the Freakout too, it really starts to freak out a little bit sooner for you. And so what we're doing is we picked the Buc-ees in Ennis because it's a perfect meeting spot. They have a huge parking lot. It's right off an exit 251A on Interstate 45. And it's just a great place to start our caravan. It's almost exactly 3 hours from the Woodlands Resort. So on Wednesday, September 28th at 12 o'clock, between 12 and 12:30, everybody going on the caravan will meet at Buc-ees. And at 12:30, we're going to have a very short driver's meeting. At 12:40, we are departing southward. Our first stop will be 2 hours later at the Buc-ees in Madisonville, because after 2 hours we figure some people are going to want to take a bathroom break, maybe get a snack or refresh a drink or something like that. We will get there at approximately 2:40. Between 2:40 and 3:10, we will have our break at the Madisonville Buc-ees. If you didn't meet us at Ennis, if you missed us at Ennis, cruise down to the Buc-ees at Madisonville. It is exit 142, and between 2:40 and 3:10 we will be there at some point, take a short break to let everybody get refreshed, and then we will leave at about 3:10. We're going to depart for the Woodlands. It takes about an hour and 5 minutes from there, and we'll arrive at the resort at somewhere between 4 and 4:15. So it should be plenty of time to get checked in, get registered for the Freakout, and then go out to dinner and have time for the pool party or whatever else you want to do that night, even if it's just hanging out in the parking lot, which a lot of people do. And so
I'll be in the pool.
you'll be in the pool?
Yes,
Okay.
I'll be in the pool.
They have several pools, and they look quite nice. So
Ladies, you can join
I will
me.
probably join you. The thing to note is we're not going to be racing. This is just a cruise. We're going to have a mix of cars, some moderns, some classics. Some classics go fast, some classics don't go so fast. So our goal is to get to the Woodlands Resort as a group. So for people like my alphas, you Julia folk, you know who you are, who like to go fast, the time to go fast is if you want to, from Ennis to Madisonville, get your speed worked out of your system. You can go on ahead of us if you want. The core group is going to be going as a group. Once we leave Madisonville, we want everybody to stay together, so we arrive as a big group at the hotel. So, hope to see you all there. This is open to anybody going to the Freakout, doesn't matter what kind of car you have. We have an event created on the DFW Fiat Club Facebook page. I had the link for it posted on the video earlier. You can go there and keep abreast of anything going on. If there's any change of plans or any information you need, it will be posted there. One thing I will post there is coming into Ennis, coming through Texas, there are several towns that love to run radar, and I will put up a map of the potential speed traps you're going to run into coming down I-35, and then in between Dallas and Ennis there are two towns that love to have cops out. So I'll show you where they're at just so you don't get any unexpected surprises once you hit Texas. Hope to see you all there.
Everyone, it's up to you. Surely can be done.